Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Title, thumbnail, whatever you saw that brought you here, I'm hoping you stick around and enjoy today's video. And those of you coming back, welcome my darlings. Hi, how are you? As you can see by the title of today's video, we are doing a cottage shop in some aspect. You guys really seem to enjoy when I went into store to do this, and not for nothing, I will definitely be doing that again soon, but COS does not tend to change over their items that frequently enough for me to go back. I feel like it would be too similar. So instead, what I did this time is I shopped online to see pieces that caught my eye or pieces that were new, essentially. So I'm going to be showing them on the screen for you guys. I'll link everything below, of course. COS is one of those stores where I will happily spend my money there. Granted, they are a little bit spenny. So am I shopping there often? No. But one thing I would say they are consistent with is their quality. And I know they are, you know, under the umbrella of, is it H&M? I believe so, the H&M group. But we're talking about COS, okay? For me, they are quite consistent with their quality. I feel like they're quite honest with what they're using materials-wise, and it tends to be things that I don't mind spending my money on. So there's that. But as I said, I'm going to be showing you the pieces that I like. For reference, I'm a UK 8 on top, 10 on the bottom, 5'6", 5'7" for height, and I'm about a UK shoe size 4. Now, granted, I don't have any items to try on in this video, but we're going to talk about the pieces that I like and pieces that I think you guys will like, because ultimately what I'm doing is shopping for you. So let's get into it. I'm actually going to screen record as I go through this because I've already made my list of items that caught my eye. And let's start with these ones. Now, I've said before on my channel, aviator glasses, the fact that aviator glasses are trending, I find so funny. We know how it is with trends. We know fashion is cyclical, like everything literally goes around in a cycle. But I just feel like aviators coming back is kind of like, okay. I, for one, have never shied away from them. They just don't tend to be the silhouette that I go for. But with that being said, I saw these and I was like, ooh, these are cute. And I said recently, what I've really been loving is not so much aviators, it's that sort of lens that's not too opaque, so I can kind of wear it indoors without feeling like, okay, I can't see. Because I don't know about you guys, sometimes I've got my sunglasses on and I can't see. Maybe it's just me. But I really like these because they are sort of pronounced enough. Oh, they're Linda Farrow. It makes sense. It makes sense. I really love these. £120. They are brown and tortoiseshell. Another thing I mentioned recently is having brown as a frame instead of black, I just feel like is a bit more wearable. Black, obviously, I still have my black sunglasses, but sometimes I want something a little bit lighter, so to speak. So yeah, these are really lovely. Price point is a little bit up there. I said this before when I went to do the, when I went into the actual stores. It is a bit up there, but the quality is there as well. And you get your little sunglasses case and everything like that. These jeans. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I love a wide leg jean. I love a wide leg trouser. And I feel like barrel leg is such a happy middle ground for me in a sense of it's not completely wide, but it's obviously not fitted, but it's just a completely different silhouette. Saw these Western barrel leg raw denim trousers, 115. So a little bit up there, I would say, but I think this is quite, I say up there, but for COS, I think it's pretty standard. I love the barrel leg on this. The only thing I've always said with COS is I don't feel like their trousers are long enough for me. I'm about 5'6", 5'7" in height. I am longer on the bottom than the top. So I do have long legs, but sometimes I feel like their jeans and trousers don't hit where I want them to hit. And in general, barrel leg trousers, I feel like can be a little bit, the silhouette can be a little bit off because you know you have that roundness of the barrel, obviously kind of like the bracket, so to speak. And I just feel like if it falls at the wrong place, at least for me, it's not that flattering. Nevertheless, saw these, really like the color of the denim. I just love dark denim, and I know we're going into spring summer, so you would think we're going for lighter denim, but I'm just like, first of all, wear what the heck you want. But secondly, I just feel like dark denim, indigo jeans, indigo denim, it just, something about it to me is really timeless. That and like a true blue denim. So I saw these, I really love the stitching. It's actually the stitching that kind of sold me. I really love the stitching on this, and they do seem quite pronounced, as in the barrel is quite wide. So yeah, so yeah, it just kind of seems like it could be my vibe. Next thing I saw, again, no surprise, denim but indigo. But this item, what I really loved is the way it nips in at the waist. You guys are gonna get tired of me saying this, you prefer to be sick of me. But nipping in at the waist, like, what a beautiful way to create a really nice silhouette without having something be super fitted. I saw this and immediately I was like, oof, I love the way it fits on the model because it just is ever so streamlined. You've got the stitch detailing on the front, and I'm wondering how it opens and closes. If it's like a hook eye, if it's, you know, poppers, I'm not too sure. But it's giving a waistcoat. I know it says it's a top, a sleeveless denim top, but it gives waistcoat to me. £65, I just feel like is a decent price for this. It looks like it will be a good thickness, but not too heavy. And the fact that it's sleeveless, I think lends itself to, it makes it a bit more suitable for the spring summer weather. So yeah, that is that item. Oh, I was excited with the denim, huh? I saw these and I love the wash. They have that sort of dirty denim wash, and I was just like, oof. And they look like they're nice and long as well. And they're a wide leg. Sold. So just looking at the description, it says it's high waist and elongated leg, which just sounds like it's a bit of me. But as I mentioned, the thing that really caught me with this is the wash of the denim. I just think it looks so, it's very Y2K, that dirty sort of denim color. It's very Y2K, and I'm not mad at that at all. I just think it would be really nice with any sort of neutral shade you would wear it with, but it's like a subtle statement. It's like, oh, I'm not just denim, you know, have a bit of character. That's what that gives me. So I added that to my list as well. And then I think the last denim piece that I have is this top as well. Again, denim is all year round for me. I feel like you guys would agree. Denim is one of those pieces where it's versatile, whether it's going to be your jeans, your shorts, with like denim as a material, you can definitely wear throughout the year. The reason why I picked up this top is because similar to the other one, it's sleeveless. So if you find denim a bit too heavy for summer, especially, having something sleeveless obviously is just a good way to kind of counteract and balance that. Really like this. Again, something about it is very 90s sort of Y2K for me. Love the detailing at that back. That little slit, that little slit just takes it from here to here. I'm not crazy about the skirt that they've styled it with, so it's essentially a cord set. I think the skirt could be cute by itself, but I'm not crazy about it when it comes to both of these together. But I really do like that top because that back detail, sickening. The thing with COS is I feel like you as the individual wearing it, you will feel that quality. It will make you feel good, and it's nothing loud. Like, I think with a lot of pieces, unless there may be a certain color, like maybe a brighter color or a pattern, I feel like COS pieces are very understated, which I think if you're trying to build a wardrobe is one of the perfect ways to go if you're not sure how to start introducing new items or shopping in new places point blank. So yeah, it's just a happy middle ground that you've got the quality, but you've also got the longevity of being able to have these items for a while. This linen shirt, adore, because of the shade. You know I love a blue. Okay, if you're new here, blue and brown, not necessarily together, but together, but blue and brown I've just been really loving. This I thought would be perfect on holiday. You could obviously style it up, tuck it in, but it would be really cute with shorts. I actually wish this was a co-ord set, but that blue I think just is a beautiful shade on all complexions. I just think it's a really, it's like I was gonna say inviting. I don't know if you'd necessarily describe a color for clothes as inviting, but something about it is just so flattering. So yeah, really like this one. £65. It is oversized, so typically if you want it to fit a bit more, you know, snug or a bit more fitted, just size down. And if you want more oversized, just go all the way up. Now, looking at my list, there are a few pieces where they're like few left, low in stock, and I'm like, okay, COS, okay. This item, this trench coat, I only added into my basket because, well, I say basket, my wish list, because it's one of the first things I saw when I came onto the website, and I just felt like you can't go wrong with the trench coat. Now, looking at this, it does look like it's on the lighter side, as in material wise. It is light in color as well, but it looks like it's a bit on the lighter side, which I'm always kind of like, I always flip between whether I want my trench coat to be that lightweight in material. Granted, I haven't felt it, so I don't know, but just looking at it, yeah, it's cute. I mean, it's a trench coat, like I said, you can't go wrong, but 225 is a little bit up there if it is going to be a lighter weight trench. I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying. I think my camera moved a bit, but we gonna be just all right. I saw this faux fur bag, and granted, again, faux fur, spring, summer, doesn't really go, but again, who said that? Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Granted, it's fur, I get it. It may not be synonymous, you know, with spring, summer, but if you're not gonna overheat and you're not getting heat stroke, like, why not? But I digress. Accessories, I'm like, I love playful accessories. So when I saw this, I was like, this could be a really nice way just to, again, add texture to your outfit. Now, the only thing is it's black, and I do wish it was maybe more of a brown shade. That's just simply preference. I feel like it would be a bit more fun if it was in a different color to black. But £75, I don't think it's bad at all. It does describe it as a clutch bag, but I think it would, looking at the size, I feel like you could get away with using this as almost like a day-to-day. I don't know, it just looks like a larger clutch. I mean, then again, I don't know how much you can actually fit inside the bag, but it does look like a decent size. So there was that. Now this, when I saw this piece, I was like, oh, this cropped linen jacket. I think this piece is so gorgeous. It has that sort of like waterfall situation with the lapels and the front of it. It's in linen, so you know it's lightweight. I love, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I just picked up the M&S jacket, the trench coat, which this is a different style, it is a different silhouette, but we're not even going to start justifying it. If I hadn't picked up that one, I think I would have gone for this, because this is, to me, this is gorgeous. Cropped, so yeah, you know, it's giving, okay, you kind of have to wear it in a slightly warmer months. I just think it's so lovely. I love the fact that there's no hardware, everything is just one color uniform, or it seems to be at least. Yeah, I adore that. I just think it's so gorgeous. Darlings, I don't know why for the life of me my camera wants to keep going in and out of focus, so I do apologize, because I feel like every so often I'm looking here and I'm like, okay, it's fine, and then when I don't look, it's out of focus. But forgive me, I'm hoping you can at least still see the recording that I'm talking about. Oh, it's pistachio colored. This dress, okay, so I looked at it and I was like, is this yellow or green? It says pistachio. Okay, I love this because it says open back, and it's not like an exaggerated open back. It's actually very demure. But I really like the gathered waist. I think that'd be so flattering, because you have these sort of almost like, not bell sleeves, but quite wide boxy sleeves. And then it's sort of balanced out with the cinching of the waist. It's got pockets. Love. It is in black as well. They do have it in black if you prefer that too. Oh, the back of black is actually really, really cute. I just think it would be nice to, you know, have a bit of color, because it's quite neutral of a shade. But the black is very cute, I must say. So yeah, that was that. I added this cuff to the list because it reminds me of the Tiffany dupe they have as well. This one is 45, which is slightly cheaper. I think that one is 55, which I spoke about in my other CODs video. But this is really, really nice. Again, accessories, you know, easiest way, build up the look of an outfit, take it from being simple or quote unquote basic, a bit more elevated. I think this could be a really nice way to do it. My toxic trait with jewelry like this though is I'm gonna buy two. Yes, you can just have the one, but I'm gonna buy two, because I'm gonna want one on either wrist. So yeah, it says 45, but really in my head I'm like 90. So yeah, there's that. But really cute. I like the irregular shape as well. This bag I added because I thought it's probably going to be a dupe for things that we're going to see a lot of in spring, summer. I haven't seen any designers do it just yet, as in luxury designer brands do it just yet. But this raffia tote, unpopular opinion maybe, I'm not crazy about raffia. I'm really not. I think I have like two or three bags that I bought while I was in Bali actually. So super inexpensive, but that's besides the point. I'm not crazy about raffia as a material, especially for my accessories. I know, obviously, you know, it's very, very spring, summer, but, or more so summer, but yeah. I added this for you, Huns, because I feel like it is quite a popular material, and items like this fly off the shelf, so I wanted to include it. £85 I think is a bit nah, because it says it's a mini, so I'm like, that's a little bit steep. But it's in dark brown, which I've been loving brown, so there's that. And it does have a little compartment on the inside. I wonder how rigid or structured it is, but again, I added it because I think it's something that a lot of people would like to see. Last few items. This slim linen waistcoat. Is it Racheal if there's not a waistcoat or a cardigan? No. I saw this, and again, you can see that's a bit cinched in at the waist. So that's always going to be flattering, especially for a waistcoat, depending on how you want to wear it. It's a weird silhouette because it's cinched in at the waist, but everywhere else is kind of boxy, but then it doesn't have sleeves, so it's like not super oversized. It's an interesting silhouette, but nevertheless, I included that. This sculpted cotton midi dress. Need I say much? Not really. It's sculpted. It's a midi dress. It's got pockets. It's cinched in at the waist. Yeah. What more to say about it? It's literally, it's one of the easiest things you could throw on. Yes, it's black. Is it black? Yeah, yes, it's black, but this looks like it's really good quality. And I know that obviously but it looks like it has a good sort of fit and thickness to it. Not me getting excited. And then the last clothing item is this twist detail top, which I do know they have a skirt for it. I'm not crazy about the skirt, to be honest. Does it show it here? It doesn't even show it here, which is fine. I really like the color of this. It says brown, but it gives me more of that like ochre, almost like a dark mustard shade. I don't know if it would look different, obviously, in person, but I like the twist detail, you know, it's almost like an elevated basic, something you could definitely wear to work and then go for drinks afterwards, that sort of item. It does come in black as well. I feel like the black is a bit meh, a bit boring. I actually really like the brown. With some gold accessories, I think that could be very cute. And then speaking of accessories, I just have these last two items to show you guys. So another pair of sunglasses, which out of everything, I think this is what I want the most. These wireframe aviator sunglasses, tortoiseshell frame, really thin frame, oversized glasses, £75. And they're that sort of lens, like I said, where you can wear it in and out, like indoors and outdoors. Let me just mind my business, cause why are you doing this to me? And then last but not least, these earrings, these pebble chain earrings, I just thought they were really cute and different. They are almost like a statement, but a very demure, subtle statement, because they're not super big as an earring size, but I like that little loop chain detailing. I think that's a really subtle thing to have. £25, it does come in gold as well. And if you're someone like me who has multiple piercings, I think it could be a nice way to like jazz it up. But obviously, if you just have your sole lobe piercing, I just think this is a nice way to have something different without having to have anything extreme on your ears. So nothing heavy, it doesn't seem like it's big at all, but just a nice detail. It's all in the details, Hans. It's all in the details. Here's me thinking we were gonna fly through that and it was just a handful of items. Come to find out, I had a very long list. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it. Apologies for, you know, glancing at the viewfinder, glancing at you guys. But like I said, this has been going in and out of focus, which is really annoying. But hopefully you can bear with me and you still enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video and you have made it to the end, then leave a sunglass emoji. I was gonna hesitate and think, huh, what? No, sunglasses emoji. Leave that in the comment section if you've made it to the end. Thank you, of course, if you made it to this point. Like I said, apologies for the focus of the camera. But you can still see the items and you can still hear my voice. So we will take it. If you've enjoyed the video, my loves, obviously thumbs up, but leave a comment. Like, let me know in the comment section that you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, of course. We are still going with this voice. Is this just my new identity now? Like, maybe this is just me now. Maybe this is my voice now. It's not. It's not. Anyway, my loves, until the next one, Sunday, 7 p.m. Stay well, stay blessed, good vibes only, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This top is from H&M, by the way, and if you didn't know that already, you haven't watched my previous video. Check it out. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.